Well, the plan was to work on our porch all day, but we woke up to some pretty bad thunderstorms, so kind of throwing a wrench in our gears. Good Sunday morning to you guys. What's going on with my hair? Who cares? It's Sunday. So the storms that came through this morning really kind of eat up a good bit of our day. It's about 1 p.m. out here now. So we're not gonna get as much done as I had hoped, and we got more storms coming, but it finally just got a little break. So we're gonna kind of see what we can get done out here on the porch area today. To be honest, I read through some of your comments and rolled over and went back to sleep for a little while. Just listened to the rain come down on the tin roof, so that was kind of nice. And Sundays are really the only day that I have to kind of just chill and do whatever I want to do. But I did want to take a minute just to say thank you for all of you guys that commented. It's so nice to get all your messages. I know some people watch the videos, but when you take the time to write a little comment, that means the world to me, and I really appreciate it. So just wanted to say that. We're going to take some of these plants and kind of place them around at a few of the containers, kind of get us somewhat of a game plan. One of my biggest issues is I want to do so much in one afternoon till I get spread out, and then it seems like I get nothing accomplished. So just going to focus on the containers around the pool today and try not to bring any more plants home when we go to grassroots here in a little bit to water the greenhouse and feed the birds. So let's do that now. Let's take a look at what we've got. I just brought home cool stuff, mainly proven winners. So we're gonna see what I think would fit right, best in each container, and we'll just kind of go from there. So let's go do that right now. So starting with the larger plants, I brought these out of the jungle yesterday. This is a big plumeria, so very tropical plant, has really cool flowers, which it's kind of starting to bud out right now. So maybe we'll put this down in one of the larger containers. Got a variegated hibiscus here with white. I think this has yellow flowers. I got a real cool one over here that I've had for years and years, and it's got white and pink variegation to it, and I think this one has red flowers. And then this is what I believe they call Hawaiian tie. I think it's a cordyline. Not doing all that great right now, but it's still showing signs of life, so we may throw it in one of these containers as well. We got a few little pots up here that I want to put stuff in right there, and we've got drip irrigation going to each one of them. A couple little assorted pots over there, and here are the trays that I brought home yesterday. Just a lot of proven winners, just a conglomeration of stuff. Some dichondra to give us kind of that spilling over the pot effect, and just all kind of cool stuff. This one I showed you guys the other day. I had to steal one of those. That's that intense celosia. We've got some marigolds. I believe this is euphorbia. That's a cool one. That's another spiller. Brought home some of the Supertunia Vista bubblegum. That one gets ginormous. And then this one's new to me, Supertunia limoncello. So oh, and I brought home one of these lemon cypress too. I think I'm actually going to put that guy maybe over there in that tall pot. I had lemongrass in it last year, but lemongrass is not coming back, so we need to rip that out. Then we've got these two pots down at the bottom of the steps. Had the only thing I want to try to match, like as a dude, I really struggle with coordination, color coordination, and making stuff match. But if I have two similar pots like I do down here, I'll try to put the same thing in each one of those, as well as these welcome pots right over here. So maybe we'll put some dichondra in the bottom of that one, let it spill over, and then something a little more upright on the top of the pot. I brought home this mandevilla vine in a hanging basket. And I think what we're going to do, I've got an extra hook, hanging basket hook. I think I'm going to put it on this side of the pole, and we'll move this basket over here and have something that either kind of spills out or trails down. And then we will put the mandevilla where this guy is right now, and he can kind of vine himself up, and he'll just, I think it'll look really cool up there because it'll reach out trying to find something to climb on. I think it'll make a bigger impact. Let's see, we've got to rip out our little violas out of this big blue boat-shaped pot. I don't know what we'll put in there. We'll probably put a few different things in there. That dichondra would look cool in here too with its silver foliage. It would look cool coming over with that blue. Got a few little pots here. Gotta turn my fan off. I was in the hot tub last night trying to keep mosquitoes off of me. There we go. Brought home this really nice tropical hibiscus. I really like the flower on it. Got to figure out a spot to put it. Ideally, or I shouldn't say ideally, originally my idea was to put it in this big blue pot. However, we've got that plumeria, which is the largest plant we brought home, and it kind of needs to go in that pot. We got a few of these plastic containers up here along the banister. Not exactly. I think we'll just kind of do random plantings in there as well. Got that little white pot there. This is where we planted our coffee cups colocasia last year, and I'm afraid that it's rotted. When we had that cold back during Christmas time, it rained a bunch and then it froze. Because coffee cups is hardy, but in a container setting like this, I think it got wet and then froze, so I think we lost that guy. Hopefully we didn't lose our banana in our big old blue pot over there, but the ones at Grassroots that are planted in the ground have already started to show signs of life, so I'm afraid we might have lost our big banana over there. So that's what I'm gonna do now, is go ahead and just start grabbing stuff off the steps over there, and we'll just start planting in the containers and see how it turns out. And then we'll go to Grassroots, like I said, in a little bit, and we can grab whatever else that we may need, because I mainly grabbed singles of plants yesterday, and in order to match up some of these pots, we'll need to just grab a few more. But I'm gonna try, I'm gonna force myself only grab what I need. We're not bringing any more stuff home because tomorrow's Monday, we're gonna be busy again, and I don't want it sitting out here dying out, not planted in a pot. So y'all gotta help me with that. Well, today's rain is certainly not going to help us get in the garden because it is wet. So that's going to delay us a couple of days, and that's not good because we got even more rain coming tomorrow and then possibly Tuesday too. So, oh well, what you got to do, you know? All right, Larry, let's not bite the cup today, okay? Look, cup's gonna come in and it's just gonna give you some more food. Larry hates the white cup. I don't know what he's got against it, but he attacks the white cup. You doing all right today, dude? You being a good boy? Got you some banana? You like banana, don't you? You have a good rainy Sunday? Yeah? Alright, well you try not to tear up too much stuff, okay? Even though you've already pretty much torn up everything. You liking your new toy? You haven't torn it up yet, have you? Not yet. Just give him a little bit of time. Larry can sure enough tear it up. Alright, buddy. Well, you have a good Sunday afternoon, okay? You just kind of chill out and relax. Good day to take a nap. So eat your food, take you a nap, be good, okay? Hey, Miss Scarlett. How are you today, darling? You need some food? There you go. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, pretty girl. You being good today, too? You're always good. Scarlett's a sweet bird. She's always well behaved. As I say that, she'll probably bite me. Hey, baby. Hey. You enjoying today? It's raining again, isn't it? She does not like bath time, though, so I know she's glad to be in this greenhouse where she don't have to take a bath, but she absolutely hates it. Yeah, but you love scratchies, though, don't you? Oh, that's good stuff right there, girl. Oh yeah. Alright. You come get you something to eat, okay? And you chill out. You and Larry take naps today. Y'all behave yourselves and take naps, alright? Alright. See you later. Bye. You gonna say bye? Of course you're not. Because I got a camera. Right. She can talk, I swear, y'all. And we can't plant without our biotone, so we're going to grab us a bag of that and then walk out here and pick us out just a couple more plants, and I do mean a couple, and then get on back home and see if we can plant. But it's still raining, so I don't know, kind of getting disheartened because there's even more storms behind this. I don't know if we're going to get a whole lot done today, guys. Well, it looks like our liner isn't leaking. With all the rain we had today, it's slap full, so that's a good sign. Well, we sure don't have to worry about watering anything today, that's for sure. We'll have to check the rain gauge when we get home, but be willing to bet we got at least 2 inches. I wanted to grab another one of these scaviolas. This one is the Whirlwind White, because for our matching pots, this is one we're going to use. So you got to get one more of those, and then I think we probably need some more upright stuff. So maybe we can take one of these. I think this is cordyline. It says, let's see what it says. It says Dracaena. I'll have to double check on that one because I think this is cordyline. But anyway, we need some more upright kind of stuff, so I'm gonna look around here, see what else we can snag. Ooh, we ain't gonna stick around too long though, because that right there, so Augusta is that direction. That's where all of our weather comes from. We've had a tremendous amount of lightning in those storms this morning. Let's see, what else can we get that will be upright? This is a cool one. So this is that Geum perennial that we got in the other day. Let's take one of those because I'm unfamiliar with this plant. Never grown it before. It's definitely upright, and that way we can kind of watch it all summer, see how it performs for us. All right, well, the storm is kind of helping us hurry up because lightning just popped pretty damn close. So I'm gonna grab us some more tomato plants real quick, and I think we got enough to finish out our containers there around the pool. But our tomatoes, when it got cold the other night, they got zapped. So we're gonna grab a few right here. And these guys, let's see, that's our super sweet 100. We'll get a pack of those. And the storm really kind of knocked them down pretty bad, didn't it? We're gonna grab that. And I think let's go with some Roma right here. they're always good in cooking and on a salad and taco salad, but it's starting to come down now. So I'm gonna hurry, run down to the truck, and we're gonna boogie out of here, guys. Well guys, it is 5 o'clock and the rain has finally stopped, and the sun tried to come out just a little bit. It's kind of peeking behind the clouds there. I don't think we have any more thunderstorms coming, but we're going to try to jump over here and at least get one of these planted so that I can show you how I'm going to plant each individual container. They'll all be done the same way. And then what we're going to have to do is just come back and film and let me show you guys how everything turned out, because it's not going to happen today. The rain just unfortunately really messed us up and we're short on time. So let's jump over here, get this pot planted right here, and I'll show you guys exactly how I do it. All right, I went and found me a big plastic tote right here so that we can take all the violas out. They've done their time, and in just a few short weeks it'll be too hot for these guys and they're gonna die anyway. So we're just gonna rip them out, add a little bit of the Espoma Land and Sea compost. I brought a bag of that back from Roots a while ago. We'll take our drip line out, set it aside for just the time being, get all these guys ripped out. I'll try to save as much soil as I can. We're going to take the these plants, and what soil does come up, we'll take it down to the compost pile, and that way we don't lose anything and we can use it later. And it looks like a squirrel has buried a peanut in our container here. So we'll just get all the old plants out, kind of fluff this up a little bit. Go ahead and add some of our Land and Sea, and I'm going to incorporate that with the old potting soil that's in there. And of course we're going to use our Biotone as well as top dress with some Osmocote. So I'm just going to stick my hand down in here and get some of that old potting soil, because it's got the perlite and it's still got some fertilizer value to it as well. So we're just going to mix that up real good. Now we'll come in here with our Biotone, and I don't measure this stuff out. If y'all watched any of my videos, you know, I just kind of apply it pretty liberally. That's probably about a half a cup or so. I'm just going to work that into the soil, and that's got all of our beneficial microbes, as well as it's just a great organic fertilizer. Now we're going to plant our Proven Winners Euphorbia. This is Diamond Snow. This kind of mounds up, but it'll also trail over the pot. And so I'm just going to make a nice little hole for it, set it down in there, lightly pack around the plant, and as simple as that, that's planted. Now we've got let's see, this is our Nemesia. This was Sunsatia Blood Orange, another cool one from Proven Winners. And I think I'm going to plant it more in the back of the container, because it's going to get the tallest. So we're just going to tuck it right here. We're just going to do 3 plants on this container. And now we've got this cool Osteospermum, Bright Lights Horizon Sunset. This is one of my favorite flowers. It doesn't look like much right now because the rain beat it up. But when that flower opens tomorrow, it's just got such a cool color pattern to it. And we'll tuck him in the other end of this boat planter. And that is pretty much all we're going to put in this container. I'm going to take a little bit of this Osmocote, and we're just going to kind of come in and sprinkle it around. It has some guides on the back of the Osmocote container that'll kind of give you a more accurate amount to use, but I'm using just a jar I got because I've got a 50-pound bag of it. But that's pretty much what we're going to do right there, guys. And this Osmocote will feed it. It's a slow release fertilizer, so it's going to feed it for 6 months, so we don't have to do anything until we plant it for fall. So there she is, guys, all planted up, all of our Proven Winners in this nice boat pot. Again, all this stuff's going to go to the compost pile, and we're going to recycle all of our plastic. This is the land and sea compost that I'll add to each container just to kind of give me the right planting depth. And I think that's going to be a really cool little planter right there. Well guys, sorry again we didn't get as much done as I wanted to today. I'm gonna go plant a few more, and then kind of need to go to the grocery store because we don't have any food. So I hate we didn't get to plant as much as we wanted to today, but we're gonna do it. All the more reason to hit that like and subscribe down there right now, because I will keep you updated as the spring and summer progresses on how all of these plants do. We've got a ton more projects to do, especially behind me in the yard here. We still got to get down here and plant those beds. So just ton of gardening content. I appreciate you guys very much. Always remember, the more you know, the more you grow. See you on the next video, guys.